1, 2, 3, 4. Go! Hey everyone, I'm NanoElite666, and we're watching me play the Guild Wars 2 personal story of Bonereaver. We are back here out in the Fields of Ruin, working with the Vigil to keep Renegade Charr from disrupting the peace talks between, well, the legions and the humans of Ebon. So, our next order of business is to go to the Renegade's main camp, kick their door in, and kill their leader. So we're going to do exactly that, which means we need to go north. And meet with Forgal. Hey, look. A nervous renegade. Hey, look. It's our icon thing. Let's go. Quaestor's Siege. I have no idea if that's actually how you pronounce it.
There you are, recruit. I thought you'd stepped out for a nap.
I can nap. There, I'm napping, Forgal. Fuck you, buddy. I'm gonna take my nap.
For the love of... Recruit! Talk some sense into this woman. She's more stubborn than a goat shaman.
Forgal, these are renegades. They're nothing but an unruly mob, and they're trapped in a cave with only one exit. If you seriously think this'll be a fight, then maybe you should start thinking about retiring, old man.
Watch it, soldier, or I'll old man you into the ground. These are Charr, and they know we're coming. They've chosen a defensible point, and they've had time to fortify. If you go in recklessly, you're just going in to die.
A wise man taught me there's a time for strategy, and there's a time for kicking the door down. I'd listen to him if I were you.
Looks like you learned quick, recruit. Good. Now listen here, Sergeant. We're going to stick together as a unit, so we aren't picked off one by one. We go in slow and careful, and watch out for surprises. Recruit, I'm putting you on point. Tell me when you're ready to advance. I'm right behind you.
Guys, I'm supposed to be on point. Don't rush off without me, you nincompoops. Yes, let's all just charge into the cave.
Enemy spotted.
There's the guns. You idiots.
They've got cannons. Storm the line.
You idiots. You flaming idiots. As I was saying beforehand, oh yeah, they're trapped in a cave with only one way out, and they know we're coming. They couldn't possibly do something like shoot us on the way in, could they? No. Wait, what's that? They set up guns and are shooting us as we charge in? Who saw that one coming? Me, I saw that one coming. This won't be easy, but you can handle it. Just stay sharp. Sharp? I'll cut through him like a razor. Bold talk. Let's see you prove it, recruit. Can do. Where is... There's Sergeant Jane.
Keep Ascalon in your heart.
Forgal's old, overcautious. We could take this with half the soldiers in half the time. Yes, you say as your entire force just tried to run in here and got shot to death by cannons. Careful how you talk about my War Master, Sergeant. He's seen more fights than you have years. Easy there, Bonereaver. I was just blowing off steam. I'm sorry. I'll let it slide this time. But if you fall down again, I'm not going to pick your ass back up. So convinced of how hot shit your soldiers were, and how here they are dying again, Sergeant. Do you really know what you're doing? Are you actually good at your job? I mean, sure, you guys all killed that guy, but you have, like, a dozen people shooting one guy. On the bright side, they seem incapable of firing their cannons over the edge.
Soldiers live and die by your word.
Gaining adrenaline. Shake it off.
Alright, we gotta kill Ajax Anvilburn and his warrior.
Mother sent assassins.
On the men.
Well, maybe if you weren't being a little asshole, we wouldn't have to kill you. Where'd you go, Ajax? Look at all these dead people. Just everyone died here. Come on, people. Get up. Get up. Somebody... Excuse me, Ajax, sir. I'm trying to pick up all these useless nincompoops. I probably shouldn't bother. They're just gonna fall down anyways when he sneezes on them.
Your blows are weak
Shake it off.
like a spirit. Almorra, she's a coward and cannot face her own blood.
For great
I
justice.
shall never bend my knee.
Well, I don't need you to bend your knee. I just need you to die.
You were right, War Master. The renegades were ready for us.
No, they just thought they were ready for us. They couldn't stand against the Vigil.
I don't understand those renegades. It's hard to believe anyone in Tyria would work against peace. With the dragons out there, we can't afford to be divided.
Some people can't see past their own noses. It's a good thing we can. This treaty will help even the odds against Zaitan. Count on it. You did well, recruit. You learn quickly, you adapt, and you know when to put hammer to steel. I wasn't sure I'd like you when we started this operation. Almorra kinda twisted my arm to take you on. Said you were special. But damned if you didn't live up to every word she said. You aren't like the rest of these youngins hanging around the Order.
I'm field promoting you to Crusader, but don't let it go to your head.
I won't, old man. And thank you. It's an honor to work with you two.
Old man, huh? Don't push your luck.
I can't understand why people would work against peace. Well, Self, you should know this. You're Charr. You should know of the Charr's history with the humans and how we have a very long history of not getting along and killing each other. And that's not the sort of thing that you just easily get rid of because, oh, okay, something else is happening. You, of all people, Self, should understand why we don't get along with the humans and don't necessarily want peace with the humans. Anyways, Sergeant.
Greetings.
I didn't expect so much resistance. If we hadn't listened to Forgal, that's why he's the War Master. You didn't listen to him. All your flunkies ran in and got shot by the two cannons out front. You nincompoop. Forgal, come here. Let's talk. You did very well, Kira Bonereaver. I think you're finally becoming worthy of the Order. Why, Forgal, keep that up and people might think we're friends. Don't get cheeky with me to recruit. What I mean is, good work. Thanks, Forgal. I appreciate it. Alright. Well, we're done there. Where are we off to next? We have to go to Vigil Keep, which is all the way back over there. So, it's time to go flying across the world via waypoint. Into the Vigil Keep. Can I actually go up and over these mountains? I'm not sure. I've never tried. Why, yes, I can. Glorious! Oh, yeah, there's that airship there. One of my characters is sitting on a couple single-use passes to get up there, and has been for many, many years. And I've just never bothered to use them. Alright. Let's go check in. Crusaders return!
Well done, recruit. You saved the treaty between Kryta and the Iron Legion.
I hope they manage to create a lasting peace, General. We can't defeat the dragons unless both nations work together. General, may I ask a question? Ajax Anvilburn. He was your son, is that correct?
Stand down, Crusader. That's none of your...
No, War Master. I'll answer the question. After all the two of you went through, the Crusader deserves that much. Ajax was my son. As is our custom, I didn't raise him. I left him at the Farrar, and he found me again after my warband was slaughtered by a dragon. I tried to explain to him why I founded the Vigil, but he said I was wasting my time. He never really understood the threat the dragons pose. Like many in the legions, Ajax never looked beyond the charr. I will grieve for my son, but I will not look back.
I'm sorry for your loss, General. But Tyria is safer because of your sacrifices.
Thank you. I agree.
General Soulkeeper, I'd like to request that the Crusader be permanently assigned as my partner.
That's a surprise, Forgal. Are you going soft on me?
I don't have time to break in anyone else. All right, I admit it. We work well together.
Consider yourself so assigned. Crusader, I've briefed Forgal on some options for your next mission. Speak with him, and then decide.
Alright. Something I can do for you, charr Bonereaver? You're off to a fine start in our ranks. May I ask you a question about your son, Ajax Anvilburn? My son Ajax was a firebrand, but not an actual firebrand, because those weren't in the game at this point. Would that he had better morals to guide his anger. Why didn't you tell us Ajax was your son? I didn't want your misplaced sentimentality to threaten the Vigil's operation. We must succeed, for Tyria. Let's ask another question about him. Why did he hate the treaty so much? Many charr see compromise as a weakness, and are determined to ruin any chance we have at peace. My son was raised very traditionally. Alright, do you have any other wayward children we should know about, ma'am? Don't get cute with me, Crusader. Yes, I have a daughter, but that's another story. Oh yeah, she does. I wonder who that is. I don't know. I don't think we've run across her yet at all. Her granddaughter's farting around out there, but we didn't run into her on this story path. She was involved in one of the books, and she is out in Fields of Ruin at the treaty talks, but we didn't run by her. Alright, what will happen to the treaty between the charr and humans? The legions in Kryta will have to work things out. At least now they have a better chance. Lair and Thera of the Wild. Hey, buddy. How are you? What can I do for you, charr Bonereaver? You're doing good work here, you know. Excuse me, who are you? My name is Lair and Thera, one of the second-born of the Silvaria. I am Almorra's second-in-command. I see. Tell me, what is the second-born? Where are the second group of Silvaria awakened from the Mother Tree? Aha! What rank do you hold in the Vigil? I am a Grand Warmaster, Almorra's second-in-command. Should she fall, I will lead the order. But I pray to the tree I am never needed in that role. Thank you for the information. Is there anybody else here I could chat with? In any of these side rooms? I don't remember. I am leaving the instance area. Naughty, naughty. It's a very fancy statue. A very fancy statue. I don't think there's anything going off this upper roundabout here. Oh. Alright, Forgal, what do you got? Which of these tribal cultures would you like to aid, Crusader? Let's see, I can do the Skrit. I can learn about the Grawl. Or the Ogres. What about the Grawl? The Grawl are extremely primitive and exceptionally ferocious. You are very brave to consider dealing with them. What about the Skrit? Skrit are a race of rodent scavengers, good-hearted but light-fingered, if you know what I mean. What about the Ogres? The Ogres are one of the most ancient races, yet we know so little about them, other than their dedication to their pets. Well, I don't remember what my reasoning was initially, But we're going to go check out the Grawl. Probably because they amuse me somewhat in this game. Because they're kind of dumb. I have mail. Why do I have mail?
The Grawl. Very well. I'll meet you near the Kenning testing
And I
ground.
deserve it, too.
Mail. Debriefing. From Ritlock Brimstone. That showed up 5 minutes ago. Centurion, I've received a report that you've done well within the Order. I knew you would. Victory is engineered into your bones, your very blood. It is why we are such good friends. We are very much alike. You may have heard that I have intercepted air, advancing into the ghost-filled city of Ascalon. Zoja still fights for Snap's legacy, while Kaith roams the Caledon forest, keeping her own counsel. As for Logan, the fools return to Kreta, to his queen. The Legions have sent an ambassador to meet with Jenna to work toward the peace treaty. I wish them well, but I cannot pretend that any peace will last, so long as the dragons continue to rise. There is more to do if we are to save the world, and very little time to accomplish our tasks. You will hear from me again soon. Ritlock. Alright. So, that is sort of doing something with the dungeons, which I was expecting to be getting other mail bits about, hey, here's the dungeons going on. But I may have missed those, because I think those mails that showed up are tied to your level, and since I just jumped to 80, I may be missing those. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be working the dungeon stories into this series also, because those run concurrently with the personal story, and they all meet again at the end. And in fact, by the time you see this one, we may have already done a dungeon part. I don't know. I don't know at all at this point. Anyways, we have to go meet up some Grawl. Because, yeah, the way that mail sounded like that the first dungeon had already happened. We'll figure this out as we go. I may just pile all the dungeons onto the end. Well, that was anticlimactic. I hoped I would have skipped a lot farther across. Anyways, we are off to a snowy place.
Tomorrow, we're gonna find the biggest apple
I did
ever.
not navigate through those trees very well at all. Alright, need to go to Holbrick. Actually, yeah, Holbrick's probably the quickest way. So gotta go out to Lornar's Pass here. And the quickest way, I'll probably just go out Holbrick. Oh, no, that's Dredgehaunt. Not Lornar's Pass. Yeah, we're definitely going to Holbrick then.
Bye for now.
I am getting my zones confused with their locations. I forget what I was talking about beforehand. Probably the dungeons. Yeah, I don't know when those are all gonna crop up in this series. Because it used to be that the personal story finished with the story mode of the last dungeon, but then when they redid a bunch of shit, they just made the last dungeon story mode the final story step as a solo instance that you could do. And then you can't play it otherwise. But you get to it anyways, because it used to be that you would, to finish the story, you'd need a full group of people. To finish your own personal story, which was kind of a bit silly, but oh well. Anyways. this really the kenning testing grounds? I don't know. Forgal said something about the kenning grounds or testing grounds or something, but I don't know. Anyways, doubt.
Who was Mom yelling at before? She sounded real mad. I think it was that weird, hairy guy with the bone hat. She kicked him out into the snow. Good. He was creepy, and he talked funny.
Forgal's here yelling at people.
You look tough.
Gignir.
Let's wrestle.
Jotun sends his fine crawler scrit. I'll protect my mama from anything. You got guts, kid. Just don't get in over your head. I've got my sister to back me up. She can lift a full-grown bear over her head. Together, we can keep mama safe. Oh, your mother's a lucky lady. I would pay money to see that kid pick up a bear. Anybody got any bears lying around? Forgal, are you getting in trouble? Probably.
Did you really toss a wounded grawl out into the snow? Which spirit of the wild teaches you to treat travelers like that?
The spirit of shut your stupid face and mind your own business, Grandpa. All he did was grunt and bleed and moan about his false god. I'm as charitable as the next person, but he was stinking up the place, and I didn't want him scaring my kids. So out he went.
Well, young lady, the next time you get lost or hurt in the snow, I hope you don't seek shelter from someone who calls on that spirit.
Come on, Crusader. With all the wild beasts around here, that shaman is anything but safe. But I think we can still pick up his trail.
It'll be easy. We'll just follow the blood. He was apparently bleeding all over.
The spirits of the wild welcome you.
Berg Trolled Ice Trader. My lodge is for travelers and adventurers who can pay. I've got no room for mooch and grawl moaning about their lot in life, especially with my kids around. His name was Garin. He was injured. You should have let him stay. How do I know his name? I don't know who we're talking about. Have you ever met a grawl? They're hairy, they stink, and they pray loudly to anything remotely out of the ordinary. I'd sooner let a Morello into my lodge. So much for hospitality and kindness. Goodbye. Just terrific. The grawl aren't famous for their social skills, and for all we know, Gar is already dead. First step is to find him. Come on. How do we know this guy's name already? Come on. Come on. This is a bit silly. This is a bit silly. Hello, Explorer Skrothgar.
You must
What are you doing?
more often.
Bergtroll's been kind enough to let me stay in her lodge while I'm studying Jotun. Why would you want to study Jotun? The Jotun may be mere brutes now, but they were once a great civilization that had advanced technology and knowledge of ancient magics. What happened to them? They became obsessed with racial purity, leading to civil wars that tore them apart and crippled their society. Their knowledge died with their leaders, leaving the Jotun we know today. That's tragic, but they did it to themselves. Alright. Well, let's figure out where this grawl shaman went and bled all over. Oh, we'll go to the tracks here. Tracks on the ground indicate the grawl shaman has passed this way.
The blood trail is going to draw every predator and scavenger in the region.
Shake it off.
Find this grawl before he gets eaten by hungry critters. Because he's no good.
The trail is too wide, too long. We better find him before he bleeds out.
Bleeding. Oh, look, people.
By bear. What is that?
A large bear.
Get away.
Found him. Looks like we're not the only one.
Fine bear spirit. What is that? Oh, it appears to be a bear. Or an Arctodus, but they're bears of some sort. They appear to be. I do have to remember I have a ranged weapon. Equipped. Equipped. Equipped is a word. Now the bear is dead and on fire. Hello, grawl shaman. I'm going to talk to these people first. Hello, Scribe Dorna. Jotun carved the walls behind me, if you can believe it. They left ruins like this throughout the mountains. Ruins? Wait, are there still Jotun living here? Yes, but the Jotun have fallen from grace, become failed my reading check. Become bestial. They don't even know how to repair such structures now, much less create them. What happened to them? No one knows, not even the Jotun themselves. But rumor says that they've turned to dark magic in recent days, trying to recapture their lost power. Be wary, may bear watch over you. Okay, you look like a Norn. Or are you a Norn? Or are you just a very tall human? I don't know. Yeah, you're probably a Norn. I don't know. You're about as tall as this Sylvari here. You're probably... Why are you... I don't know. I'm not going to question your life choices. Whatever. Hello, bleeding grawl.
On your feet, Grawl. The beast is dead, and we need to talk to you. The Vigil sent us to help a shaman named Gara. Are you Gara?
I am nothing. The god I praised is false. It has the power of winter, but it tried to kill me and failed. It is no god. A true god would not have failed. My god is merely a savage beast. I am lost. Just let me freeze.
Can't. We need you. You have to prove to your tribe that their god is really a dragon minion. We'll help.
They won't listen. Though it failed to kill me, the false god is very strong. It brings ice and death. They fear it and will not risk its anger.
They will if we prove it's no god. We know a lot about this sort of thing. Introduce us. I'm sure we can get them to listen.
Maybe. Yes. With your help. Perhaps they will listen. My home is not far from here. I will meet you there. Thank you again for your help. I will meet you back at the village.
To the north is my village, Uluk's Hunger. I will meet you there. I will tell you, my people, you're coming. If they forget, mention my name and you won't have to fight them. I have some questions. You want to know? You're going to walk out of the area before I can finish talking to you, buddy. Well, alright, whatever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go do that. I'm pretty sure all these priory people I was talking to are just incidental. Yeah, they're just here and happen to be in the instance. Like you, Scribe Dorna. I already talked to you anyways. Let's go meet Gara at his home place. Because we've got a little bit of time left. Yeah! Not my best maneuvering job there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Not my best doubt. Not my best beetle run there.
I don't like walking into a grawl den without backup. Stay sharp.
Just grawl. What's the worst they can do? Grunt at us and maybe worship us?
You're stupid and crazy. My god is stronger than yours.
Your god is just a rock. My god lights up the whole night sky. Rock is weak.
Rock is strong, but the ice god is stronger. Stronger than yours, too.
Grawl are dumb. I'm gonna worship a rock. I'm gonna worship the moon. I'm gonna worship this ice monster that's somehow stronger than both the rock and the moon. Have you gotten the moon really mad? I remember the one time the moon had a face and it tried to smush the planet. It wasn't this game. It was a completely different game. But it was angry.
The ice god tried to kill me and failed. Gods don't fail. It is no god.
What are you all doing over there?
Tell us, Gara. Have you convinced anyone else that the ice god is really a dragon minion?
No. The other shamans don't believe. They say I was rejected by the god, and that's why I didn't go to paradise. Now they're afraid the god will be angry because I wasn't worthy. I can't convince the tribe until I convince the shamans.
Then we have to find a way around the shamans. We'll take your plea straight to the people.
Right. So we'll need proof. Or we'll need to keep the shamans and their supporters quiet so Gara can make his case.
Either way, the clock is ticking. What do you think, Crusader? What's the surest way to complete this mission?
Bring back proof from the false god's cave, or help Gara convince the people directly?
Well, now we have another choice to make. I was the most recent offering, but the other shamans still don't believe what I say. They think that God rejected me for my impure faith, and that's why it didn't take me to paradise. If the shamans are the problem, we have to convince the people directly. Yes, we can either get proof from the false god's cave, or I can speak directly to the people. Both carry risk. The beast will fight us, and the shamans will attack me if I cross them. Well, let's get proof from the cave. I want to see this false god for myself. I would never return to confront the false god alone, but I have seen you fight. I know your intentions. Meet me near the false god's lair, north of Steelrocken. Or we could make a case to the people, and me and Forgal will protect him. To meet him at the wide expanse. It's where my people gather to hear their shaman's words and decide as a tribe. Remember, it will be extremely dangerous. So, the choice here is, of course, we're going to go kick down the false god's door and beat shit up and find proof ourselves. Alright. I have all those skins, I don't care. I feel strong for the first time since the false god attacked me. With your help, I can free my people from its clutches. Count on that, Gara. That's why we're here. You might be thinking, wait, if I'm Charr, why am I having anything to do with these silly...
Gara survived. How? Why didn't the ice god take him to paradise?
Maybe he did. Maybe Gara wasn't good enough for paradise and was sent back.
Then the ice god will be angry. When the god is angry, we suffer.
That's why am I a Charr, who are very, very, very anti-religious. Helping these silly religious grawl. Because grawl are amusing and stupid. And, well, getting to kill their gods is fun! Alright.
Let's talk.
Gara is exceptional, but I still don't know how if grawl can be swayed. We can both raid the false god's cave and take Gara's case to the people, and it might not make a difference. The difference is us! We'll make sure Gara's people see the truth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to have to wait till next time, because this is where we're going to wrap it up for this part. Because it is that time. So, once again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have been enjoying. As always, if you have any suggestions or recommendations for games that you think I should play that might make for a good series like this at some point in the future, or if you just wish to give me a shout, give me some feedback, let me know how I'm doing. Am I doing good? Am I doing bad? If I'm doing bad, what can I do to go from doing bad to doing good? Or if you just wish to inform me that I am a terrible person because, I don't know. Why am I a terrible person today? I didn't do anything particularly dumb, I don't think. Because I mocked all the soldiers I took with me to kill Ajax Anvilburn, and I mocked them for getting shot up immediately. I don't know. That was kind of their fault, though, but I still mocked them for it. You may inform me of such in the comment box below. PC, PS4, and Switch for recording suggestions. That is all that I can currently record on right now. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, then please subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be kept up to date whenever I post up new videos, and then you won't ever have to miss out on any of the shenanigans that go down in this my little corner of the internet. Also, if you know of anyone else who might enjoy watching this sort of thing, please share this video or one of my other videos with them. Point them in my general direction so maybe they might potentially swing by and be amused by the shenanigans that go down in this my little corner of the internet. Also, you should follow me on Twitter at NanoElite666. So I'll be using that to make news, updates, and announcements and such regarding the channel whenever the need should arise in the future. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have been enjoying. I am NanoElite666, and I will see you all next time.